アートオンアイス2012、今年は安藤美希さんが初出演しました。
She was not only a good jumper, but she kind of opened her heart when she's on the ice, and you can see what is inside of you. And she's actually also not like all the skaters, and she put something different in her skating. It's another taste.
And what I love from him is like how to show to the audience to enjoy skating and like put the emotion with the music and match with the music and like strong part and slow part. And the best program for me ever is flamenco.
Okay.
That he used skating a lot in Japan.
Yes, it's true.
And I came to the Art on Ice. It was my dream, actually, one of my dreams to skate with him and all other, great skater at Art on Ice, which is like amazing show in the world right now. So.
Thank you.
I wish I can perform like you.
2人とも表現力豊かなパフォーマンスをするスケーターです。音楽や衣装など表現に大切なものは何でしょうか？
For me, I think it's everything. It's important, but the thing is like emotion comes from inside. So if I don't feel or if I don't feel anything from this music, like I can't really, put the emotion. Like if we have to, like for me, if I feel the music, it's so easy to show, or but sometimes like same music, but if I have some problem or like feeling really sad or really happy, it depends.
We are very sensitive person probably, and that's why it's so easy to see our feelings, because we are you can see immediately if I'm happy or if I'm sad or if I'm
angry,
like stressed or
like tired.
And
really.
Sensitive person, they show more their character, and
but I think it's the difference. It's you're strong already, like you're great anyway, like you're great all the time. Even like when you're happy, you're tired, or you're really mad or something, but his perform always like so amazing. But I can see something different.
What I would say is that, of course, you need the musicality.
Yeah.
Of course, you need a good choreography. Of course, you need to be in harmony with so many pieces. What I will add is that you also need a lot of experience, and the more experience you have in your life, the more emotions you can show to the people, and the more you know about life, the more you open yourself to the people and to everything around the world, the more you will be able to express.
That's true.
So I would say for a young skater, just to open himself or herself to the world and to get like a sponge. A lot of experience.
See different like culture, meet different people, different friends, more talking, and like going to the show more.
Yeah, being curious, curious
just
about
live
music.
life, not only just skating.
Yeah, that's for sure.
感情表現には音楽は欠かせません。選曲はどう行うのでしょうか？
Well, I was choosing music with my coach, we have some like for example Requiem, it was the Olympic year and it was the second time for me to perform up there, and I choose this music because this is a kind of God or like
religious thing.
Yeah, but it's for my father. Because first time at the Olympics I try my best to challenge quad and just a dream. I was young, I don't really understand what's the mean to go into the Olympic game as a team Japan, And second time, I just thinking about, Japanese team to be perform good, but same time that my father never see my skating. Like he died when I was 8 and I start skating like before I turned to 9. And
that's late. To start skating.
Yeah, and then I was just on the ice all the time. I was skating about my father. He will be there, help me to jump, to showing, like, you know, like on the ice. And I just feel like thank you for my father all the time, because it might be I'm not skating if my father alive, because he loved to be a family, have a dinner, go somewhere. But skating was really so many times.
Different
and
life.
Then, yeah, so I don't think it works. So it's so sad happened to me, but also gave me another life. So the Requiem, I put my heart to show to my father that I'm here, and you know, like, for thank you for everything and the stuff. So and
I'm sure he was there with you.
yeah, I hope.
Yes, for sure he was there. It depends. I listen a lot of music, and I go to many shows to get inspiration. It can be ballet shows, it can be skating shows, it can be movies. I'm very curious about all the shows, and I always want to know something new. And that's how I get to a new music. And sometimes, or just listening the radio, and you listen to one beat, and you feel like, oh, maybe that direction would be good for the next program. Or you only hear maybe drums, and you say, oh, maybe drums would be good. Or I don't know. It's always life gave me, like, life presented me my way, kind of. It was always light on my road, and I was just going forward. And so I was kind of, until now, I was very lucky, and I hope that the road will stay very shining.
次にコスチュームの色について聞きました。
It's also very symbolical meaning for you both, I feel.
And I don't know, costume. I just work with a professional.
You always have nice costumes.
Yeah, but
beautiful dresses.
We choose, like a designer, like she designed for me, and then she show like so many pattern or like color or something, then we choose, but I don't really...
You don't say, I want this color.
I personally like to wear really strong colors. But it depends on music too. And but sometimes like I design for the... like Black Swan I design because I saw the movie and I want to show Swan, but it's not the ballet because I tried to show about the movie story and feeling the stuff, and but I tried to show like Swan, like you know.
The color comes at one point with the designer. You have to talk about the color, but I think the most important is the style, the shape, what you want, what kind of shape do you want. And the spirit where you want to go, what kind of spirit do you want to interpret? And after, of course, there is the question about the color. What color should I wear or choose? But I think the first thing that we choose is the style. Do I want something very modern? Do I want something very straight? Do I want something extravagant? Do I have a story behind this program? Do I have an idea about the costume? It depends. Every time it depends. About my costume, for example, here, I knew for my first program, I knew two things. I knew I want leather, and I knew I want cables, like wires, because I had this kind of vision about my program. We are in this period of, like, the planet is kind of sick with all the computers, and we are all connected to internet, and we don't even know if we are a real person or virtual person with all the Facebook accounts and Twitters, and we are always connected. And it was kind of, who am I, finally? And I wanted to interpret this in my costume, so I was kind of asking the designers, somewhere I need wires. And so that's why I have one wire here and one wire on my shoulder, and they are not connected because we don't find the connection anymore. Like it's only maybe we don't see it when we are on the crowd, but for me it's important to know this to interpret my program. And about leather, I was never skating with leather, and I thought this program is kind of a dark side and a hard program with deep emotions, and I want to look more rough, and I really love natural material, and I thought leather will look like rough enough, and we were looking for many designs, and after I was ready, I always get very involved in my costume designers. Yeah.
安藤さんは3月11日にスケートショーリボーンガーデンの公演を計画しています。
リボーンガーデン。
I was thinking because I'm not competing, so I have some time to do something for Japan, to don't forget about what's happened to us for the future too. So, what I can do is only figure skating, so that's why I tried to do something in figure skating. And why we call Reborn Garden is like reborn, like we can go forward and we can always, making new or like reborn. So. And I just invite you because he's like come to Japan like so many times, and just for me it was important to do this show, someone who have a heart. For the people, to feel the people's feeling, to do show from the heart, not because of skating is the popular in Japan or something, because that's for like March 11 is the biggest, day in Japan. I just wanna to not forget what we had happen. Of course, it's sad, and
it's great that you do this, and your generosity for all the victims, and it's great, and that's why I want to perform, to share my heart, and I feel very concerned about the condition in Japan, and I really want, if I can help. I mean, if everybody helps a little bit, it will be bigger. So. I wish for a reborn garden, a beautiful reborn garden, and that it will shine for Japan.
Merci beaucoup. Je suis désolée que c'était un peu stressant.
Mais non, pas de problème. Merci à vous.
Merci beaucoup.
À bientôt. C'est gentil. Merci.
Je suis donc la première performance d'Adonai, ça c'est plutôt montrer les choses de l'actualité. C'est un peu trop stressant.